originate, so you must appreciate while the others got to imitate, you know.
It says, I have a question for the general. The general denial says ever at any time do your taxes.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
I know on YouTube that I know on YouTube. They're like, I do their fucking taxes and shit. But am I going to reveal that to them? No. I'm not going to reveal people's personal information. Hell no. I'm not going to reveal people's taxes. I do taxes for YouTubers. Some people that I know on YouTube that I know on YouTube. They're like, I do their fucking taxes and shit. But am I going to reveal that to them? No. I'm not going to reveal people's personal information. Hell no. I'm not going to reveal people's taxes. I do taxes for YouTubers.
Don't just pop off and get the fucking just get the bump in our gums. So my question is, answer that question. Since you can answer everything else and you can make up all these other narratives and you can do all this other shit, tell me, if you're not a doctor, why would you do that to somebody who supported you for as long as I have, who's been around you and talking to you for as long as I have? Why would you jump up and then, because Floyd asked a question, basically saying it's fucked up, and wanted to know because we all had relationships. You got mad and then started talking about, put his business out there, doxing him. For what? He didn't come to YouTube doxing you. He merely asked a question within the group that we had built on Facebook. He went to a personal friend of his that he had been friends with the whole time that we were in the fucking face, personal friend, up close and personal, dealing with every day. Then you're gonna get mad and talk about his relationships and all this other shit. Like, come on, man, who does that? Mm-hmm. If you can't see how fucked up that was, I can't help you. I just want the answer to that question. Why would you give my personal information to someone that you knew I had beef, or I had a beef, or not even a beef with, somebody that I had words with? Why would you do that to me?
General, do you see the question that's on the screen? It says, I have a question for the general. The general denial says ever at any time do your taxes.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Hell no. You don't want to do that.
I think if he value his assets, he won't need.
Fuck no. Why? Is that what's being said?
She's saying, well, perhaps it's time to speak up now. Is that what she's saying, Sue?
Your bank account will be $8,000 short.
Shit. You lie. You lucky if you have 8 cents in there. If you get that bitch your damn social security number.
Well, hold
and
on. I
shit.
want to ask Mr. Subone, what does he mean by perhaps it's time to speak up now? What do you mean by that?
Because I think is she saying that?
My thing about it, check this out. She scam, fraud, and just get over on black people for money to get a butt job. But she did not take a piece of that money to use to fix her so-called husband's teeth. Like, how selfish as a wife, supposed wife, can you be that you ready to get a butt job instead of just fixing your husband's teeth?
No, the answer is Nicole Yvette Chu Smith has never done my taxes. Never.
Yep.
Nor
So
has
he
nor
answered.
has Nyla says.
Okay. Is that the lie she over there telling Sue? That she done the man taxes. Her lies are just you just never know how far down the damn rabbit hole that broad's lies is gonna go.
She said, come on, man. Please tell me she ain't over there telling people she was doing my taxes. Wow.
It wouldn't surprise me if she told people she was doing them for free. Of course, she have to find a way to make you the villain in the situation. So she ain't gonna tell nobody the truth. Nothing that comes out of Nyla's mouth is true. Anything that comes out of Nyla's mouth, you better make sure that you cross reference it, that you cross check it, and that you don't verify it. Because nothing at all that comes out of that broad's mouth can be trusted. Nothing, especially if you haven't verified it. If you haven't verified it, it's just not going to be. If you haven't verified it, it's not going to be a good look at all. Because she's going to continue. She's going to lie. She's going to deny. She's going to come up with more lies. If you don't have no way to verify it, I wouldn't.
Hey, Floyd, remember what was that white girl's name that Nyla was friends with that she put into our chat group? What was that? You remember that white girl? She was an older white girl. Do you remember her, Floyd?
No, they were Rand white friend, Juju Bean.
Yeah, Juju Beans. That's right. But Nyla was cool with her too.
Yep.
This is B1 for you. Now, Taz used to always maintain why we got that white bitch in here. I remember that.
But Taz has always been disrespectful towards women all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing Taz had always been.
You would think that her knowing what his history is, you would think that she would put that in check from the beginning. But again, like I said, I think she purposely, she lets him go after and be the one to do the attacking of the women, so you know what I mean? So it don't fall back on her. She lets him do it. She lets him attack, women. Because, like I said, when he was on that phone, when he was in that in that recorded conversation, when he was saying that when I was telling him that the reason why she met at the police station is because she was in fear, you know what I mean, she was in fear for her safety at that point. And he was talking about something, because if I was going to smack the bitch, I just would have smacked the bitch. And she sits right there and she listened to him say that type of stuff. And apparently it's okay. It's okay with her,
I don't think she like black women.
She don't. She don't.
Unless she feel like the black woman is uglier than her, she don't like you.
Mhm. Yeah. Or somebody that's gonna run behind, or somebody that's gonna run behind her and you know what I mean, lick her ass. Yeah, you know they'll be fine. Hold on. No, Supon said no to General. She never said you. She did say she do people's taxes. Supon said, I'm just asking you because it seemed you were close to her. So she was just inquiring because you were, you know, because y'all were close. If she ever, you know.
You know what, closer?
Yeah, we were, but we
Hey,
were not.
Hugh.
We were close. We were not that close. Give me a second. So when I deployed, she gave. Back then, we used to use this. What was this other app that you could use? I can't even think of the name of that shit. It's been so long ago now. So she did give me the number or something, so I could, I could stay in contact with the group or whatever. I can't think of the name of that fucking app. It was much like one of these apps, where you get the number and you can call.
Skype?
Skype. Now she did do that. So again, she does things to keep you kind of close to her. And this is why I kind of rolled with her through all of the bullshit, because I was like, nah, Nyla wouldn't do that. Nicole wouldn't do that. She wouldn't. Nah, she ain't that type of chick, man. Nicole, she on the up and up. She's straight.
That girl had me ready to fight Suge. So I was thinking Suge was stalking her, taking pictures of her daughter while her daughter was at school and working, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Instigator.
She had everybody ready to do that.
Instigator.
So one of my mods said that sister wife is having a meltdown about Floyd and Q. So I guess they talking about Ren.
She probably is.
She gonna have another damn heart attack.
Her go live. She probably is.
Oh, she already had a heart attack.
Yeah, last time April 1st she had a damn heart attack. She literally went to the hospital. Like, this is the thing though. Whenever Taz and Nicole is suffering, Ren is in pain.
Mm. That's
Ren might commit suicide.
That makes
Ren might commit suicide if Taz and Nicole get ran off of YouTube.
He out there with their own wild shit.
Ren will hurt herself if Taz and Nicole get ran off of YouTube.
Well, that'd be sad. So I think she might need to start making sure that her benefits and stuff is paid up now, because I'm gonna air their asses out. Because I told them that before they started playing with me in the first place.
But see, if you're so righteous to Ren, I'm not trying to hurt anybody, but if you're so righteous, then why did you not tell them, hey, that ain't cool what y'all doing, and study poking and prodding and goddamn me fucking with people? They should have just left. They should have left me and Floyd. They should have not even called the general's name. They should have not even called Q's name. They should have left me out of it. They shouldn't have been making them goddamn subliminal attacks. That's all they had to do. Leave me the fuck out of it. I wasn't up here running my mouth on any of the shit that was going down between you and Cass. I wasn't running my mouth on the shit that was going down between you and Bayou Bunny. Not that I know I didn't say nothing about Cass because I didn't remember. And I don't recall saying anything about the situation with Bayou Bunny. I didn't find out to that until shit. Everybody else kind of found out. And I was like, wow, for real? Okay. And then to claim that she didn't know Bayou Bunny. Come to find out, Bayou Bunny had been around back there in the chats with us in the Facebook groups and shit.
Underneath her government name. We just didn't know. We just didn't match the two together.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And she got the B1 network believing that they did not scam Bayou Bunny because they did not get the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they not scamming.
She didn't successfully do it, because she damn sure tried.
How can we be
scamming that like they failed at everything else? Thank goodness that the bank transfer was. Thank goodness that the bank transfer was rejected. Otherwise, they would have succeeded at that too, and they had no intent to pay back a red cent. No intent whatsoever. Somebody said Ren live and she losing it. She don't know you either, Joe. And Joe knew him for longer. But I think Joe knew him for longer than 8 years. Oh, well, they all have meltdown.
Joe knew them for longer than Joe knew
longer
them
than
longer
we
than we did.
Suge, you better get that audio. Get that. You better get that audio, Suge, because I know she over there disrespectful, dishonorable. She over there. I know they saying that she Ren over there having a She over there having a meltdown. Yeah, they ain't nothing but them being narcissistically injured. That's all. That's all. They little scams that they had going on, and you know the way that they was able to finesse people out of their damn money, and then behind the scenes doing them all types of dirty. And these are the damn people. Like I said, at the end of the damn day, these are people that was supporting her. Now, if you know what I mean, these weren't even, keep in mind, they didn't even do this dirty of a shit to their ops. Like I said, they did. And you know what's funny, General, that you said the same thing. That was my sentiment when you've had all of these people out here windmilling for you, ready to go, ready to warring with you.
Going to war.
And then he said at the first, that lets you know that they are some opportunistic motherfuckers, because the first goddamn chance that he had, all of the damn people that had been damn warring with him, that's when I said these motherfuckers ain't loyal to nobody but themselves. They're not loyal to nobody, and they would throw every goddamn body that was riding with them underneath of the bus for an opportunity for themselves. That's what that let me know. They didn't give a damn about none of the people that had been supporting them. As a matter of fact, they started attacking the people that were supporting them. If they
I was back there on after Obsidian left, since Ren is live now, ranting and raving. Let's just talk about that. I was back there on Obsidian's panel when she came back there after Taz had effectively tore that panel down, and Obsidian stopped fucking with her, stopped going over there and wrote the letter and shit, you know, trying to do things in a professional manner, you know, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? She was back there, crying and whining and shit and all this other shit. Yeah, there are people that were there that were witnessing, and I'm not trying to bring Obsidian into the scenario, but it's a fact. That's what happened.
Some
can we work it out? Can we
she over there losing it? It was talking about Q went against the plan. They went over the day before Cookies.
And I really truly felt some type of way about the way that, and I should have known. I should have known then. You know, Ren and I have had our arguments and our disagreements and our fights. We have, but it was on closed panels. I would never come out and say some of the shit against Ren. You know, that I'm privy to. I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it.
Well,
because I'm not a disloyal motherfucker.
JV said she over there losing and talking about Q went against the plan. They went over the day before Cookie's first live stream. Well, how were they able to anticipate my first live, what I was going to say in my first live stream? How were they going to be able to anticipate that? Because nobody knew about that an hour before to JV said, Q, you can answer that. She talking about you went against the plan that you and her had. She went against the plan that they went over the day before my first live stream. Well, how would they know? Well, how would they
plan? But first of all, what plan? What plan was I made privy to? What fucking plan was I a part of? What plan was
you went against the plan?
I'm asking what plan? Somebody ask her, please, what is the plan? What was the plan? What was the plan? Because I wasn't made privy to no goddamn plan. I knew nothing about a plan from them that they had, whatever they had brewing, because like I said, for the most part, I was sky watching, staying out of the bullshit. I didn't know nothing about any of this shit until April the fucking 1st. I had been hearing the other shit that was coming out slowly but surely. What's the dude name? Suge was doing the shit. He was, like I said, I even went up on his platform and attacked him for the shit that they were saying he was doing to them. But okay, here's the discrediting part. This is what they're going to do. It's a playbook. It's a script with them. You're gonna discredit. You're trying to discredit the things that I've said, and before long, she'll find a way to discredit to try and discredit fucking Floyd, since he's here with me. Since Floyd was privy and he was back with knowing the shit too. There are many others. There are a few others out there that skywatch and that know what the fuck was going on from back in that time too. Nobody has to lie on any of you. This is the fundamental dysfunction that exists within our community. This is why we have some of the shit going on within our community that we have going on right now. Because motherfuckers want to rob and steal and shit and expect everybody else, because they black, to turn a blind eye to it. Some people within our community act that way.
Don't keep coming in my chat room. Don't keep coming in my chat room delivering no messages, promoting nobody else's shit, and redirecting no traffic over nowhere. That bitch can come over here and click on the link.
She's not gonna click on the link. You go there, try to click on the link, they ain't gonna let you up.
She was over here earlier today in the chat for about an hour. I kept dropping the link. The bitch wouldn't click on the link. Now she wants somebody to come over there. Absolutely the fuck not. Tell them two fat whores to come over here and click on the fucking link.
She's too scared. Tad's too fucking scared.
They're not gonna have the conversation. The only thing they're gonna do is come up here and yell and scream and holler and filibuster the conversation and deflect. They won't be able to sit here and have a calm conversation. The other day, that panel that you had going into Mother's Day, and you remember I wrote in the chat, I said I really want to join the panel because it was a good conversation. And I said, remember the first thing I said was,
they flagged that live stream, Q.
That was a good live stream.
They flagged that live stream as if somebody mentioned their names or said anything about them privately or used their government names or anything. They flagged that live stream for no other reason than for jealousy. But see, that's how karma came back and bit him in the ass.
You know what, Cook? I got to say this.
I had 6 or 7 privacy complaints for that live stream on Mother's Day.
You know what, Cookie? I gotta admit something. That live stream showed me a different side of you I'd never seen. Like that was a good live stream for them on that Mother's Day. The whole conversation.
Yep.
I don't see how.
That's why I said they had no reason to do it.
Yeah.
But they did it. The reason why they flagged that live stream out of jealousy and out of spite, because it was a very nice live stream. We had different people participating in it. We had a great conversation. Even when we disagreed, we agreed to disagree and leave it at that, and again, so it was no reason for them to flag it. Nobody was talking about them like as if in using something that was personally identifiable. But what they found is that when you try to flag it for cyberbullying, if you have the views and if you have the likes, the way the algorithm looks at it, they do the comparison. So they couldn't get it flagged for that. So then they'll go and flag it for privacy violations that never occurred, just so they can get the video down within 48 hours. For no other reason than for jealousy and for spite. But that's why that's how karma works.
See, this is the thing though. They always provoke people to doing some shit, because if Taz will never went live and started talking about Q and everything, me and Q will never be up on this panel.
There you go.
Taz forced her to come out. He forced her to do it. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna be like Taz. I'm not gonna sit there and call Nicole a bitch and say all that crazy shit. I mean, my anger and my heat is directed to him. He knows what's up. He know what's up. He know my address. He know I will come and see him if he send me the address. So all that rah talk is just some bullshit. Old dusty ass nigga that haven't seen his daughter in 15 years. He cannot even provide. He cannot provide 3 pictures of him and all his kids together in different times of their life. He can't even do that.
They big mad. They can get together in they little homeless homosexual huddle and get glad. That ain't gonna change nothing because they mad.
Oh, is they
You
They,
know,
flagging this video?
you know what, Raiders? It means if they mad, it means that it means that was what was supposed to happen.
Is they flagging the video?
So one minute they wait a minute, I'm confused because one minute they unbothered, they unfuckwithable. They over there challenging motherfuckers to cam up challenges, over there lying through their damn teeth, and now they over there big mad. For what reason? They telling the truth. All the receipts we got are doctored. They the only one that got the real receipts. Let them tell it. Everybody else is lying but them. Everybody else has a reason to lie on them. That just doesn't make logical sense, because you wouldn't have all of these people, from people that have known them for a couple of months to people that have known them for a little over a year to people that have known them for years, literally, basically, literally, saying the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing. You got people that, people that Lloyd reached out to apologize, saying the same thing.
you said Lloyd, you mean Floyd.
And work it right on out.
The best
Yeah, and
things
it's
in
fucked
life
up.
are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love won't pay my bills. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Money don't get everything, it's true. What it don't get, I can't use. I want money.